you come from?
Omaha, Nebraska.
Omaha,
Midwest
Nebraska. Okay.
Not much brow. Not too many people out there doing brows like on the level that I was.
So what's it like in Omaha? I mean, I think if you've never been there, you picture it to be kind of.
It's really diverse, but it's not. You have your spots that are cool and that are not. I'm from North Omaha, Nebraska.
Okay.
So that's where it goes down at. We have some of the higher crime rates in the country.
Okay.
So it gets real in Omaha, Nebraska, especially because we don't have a lot to do. We're kind of in the Midwest. We don't have any parks. We don't have professional sports in our town. We only have the Huskers that do college. So it's real just small town like. I mean, you get city vibes there because our surrounding cities are like not as popular as ours, but it's still a small town. It's real. You gotta kind of make it off popularity, and you gotta kind of like depend on that to kind of keep going. And so I actually did good when I was there. I started my apprenticeship. After I completed that, I started doing brows, and by my 3rd month in, I was booked out about 2-3 months. So I was kind of keeping that going, and it just came to like a point to me that I felt like I couldn't keep going and growing at the rate that I wanted to grow at. So I was like, Vegas.
So did you feel like being in Nebraska, there was like a ceiling?
I felt there was kind of a cap to what I wanted. You know, like I feel like what was next for me was opening a shop, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like that kind of would have been where I could take it all there. But I wanted to challenge myself more. I just got so much great feedback from when I had started just in the first 3 months of me being out. And I was like, if I could do this here based off of what I know and what I don't know, like I could go somewhere else. I feel like I can completely take it over.
So why Vegas?
So I actually came here on a birthday trip with some friends. Literally had no idea that I was had no idea to move to Las Vegas. So I came with some friends, and I'd actually linked up with a girl that was out here, and she was from Omaha, and I didn't know her personally, but she was from Omaha. So I was like, okay. And we all had went to a dinner. It was like 10 of us that came out here from Omaha. So it was a good group of us, and she had just joined in with us because she knew who they were. And so her and I got to talking, and we were both in the industry, and I was like, wow. And so she was like, yeah, girl, like I'm out here. I moved from Omaha. I've been out here for like 5 years or something like that. And she's like, it works for me. I do great out here. And she's like, you should consider like networking. Like let's hook up. We're both from Omaha. She's like, I don't know too many people out here. And Vegas is not too trustworthy to be, to build those relationships that you can depend on. So she was like, wow. We do the same thing, and she was a microblader, and I'm more of an ombre artist. Okay. So I felt like that would have been a great kind of mesh there, just because she could kind of give her expertise, I could give mine, and we could just take it off as a team. But it didn't work out that way. No, because ladies can tend to be ladies. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just I decided for what I wanted and what my end goal coming out here was. I just felt like it was best for me to just come out here and do what I wanted to do for myself.
I gotcha. So did the relationship, it soured a little? We don't need to go into detail, but it soured a little bit.
So I'd start coming for, after that I came every month. So I came in November. She was like, hey, come to my shop. Like you can plan a trip out here and we can really discuss, on a more business tip. So I was like, okay, no problem. So I came out a month later, and I had just been coming back every month. So we decided we would do a training class together. Mm-hmm. And so I had set that up or whatever. I did everything, came out here. I was all over the town trying to pass flyers out, and I just felt like I was putting in a lot more groundwork and a lot more behind-the-scenes work on my own. Yep. And she had a spot, you know what I'm saying, a beautiful place with suites and stuff. And so she had a lot more on her shoulders, I feel like, than she could handle with networking with me. And then it just got to a point where I felt like, I don't know, sometimes people that are in the same industry as you, once they feel like you're equal to them, it tends to like force them to backslide from you. When they feel like they're over you and they can teach you and like they know they're better than you, they want to take you under. But it's like knowing that you're just as good, but you might not have the building, or you might not have 6-7 months clients booked out, but you're just as good. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's a little intimidating, I feel like. So that's the vibes that I got. So before I moved out here, like I had planned to work in her shop and everything, but a month or so before I had moved out here, I'd seen some stuff on social media that I just wanted to address because I'm like, that's the type of person I am.
Right.
You know me.
Yeah.
You know, but you've seen a little couple things. So I'm really direct. Like if I feel some type of way, I'm going to kind of voice that respectfully. So that's what I did. And the response I got didn't really make me feel like it was for me. I felt like the feelings that I had, it kind of just put it out there that I was feeling that way for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't. I just felt like she kind of was here and I was here to her, and I didn't want to be in a position like that. If that makes sense. So I was like, I don't think it'll be good for me and my brand and my business to come working under you. So I'm just gonna go out and kind of figure something out for myself, and I did.
And you did. You're here, and you have 2 little girls.
Yes, I do.
And so you cashed in like all your money.
Yeah, everything.
Came to Vegas.
I have no family here.
No family here. You were just telling me that out there that you don't really have any friends here, no family support here, but you're doing it. And when I started back in the day, I didn't collab with anybody. I didn't have any of that out here either. I just kind of did it on my own. I was kind of a loner for many years.
That's how I feel. That's kind of how I feel. I would like to get out a little bit, but I feel like I can protect myself more when it's just me,
Yeah. Yeah. Now I like to collab. I collab with like Mary Richardson, a lot of different people.
You got all the collabs.
Yeah. And now it's fun, but there was many years where I don't think I had the confidence or whatever it was to collab. I kind of stayed on my own and honed my craft, honed my teaching skills, honed my...
Just got real into it.
Got real into it and got real settled and built my confidence and
I feel like that's the way to go. I feel like that's the way to go building something like this.
I think nowadays a lot of people want to get there fast. They want to get from here to there really fast rather than, taking their time and building a foundation and whatnot,
Definitely agree.